Do you have a really comfy living room couch that everyone likes to watch TV in? When your mom comes over, maybe she does like, I don't care how comfortable this is. This is really hard for me to get out of. Or maybe your dad insists on bringing over what seems like the most uncomfortable dining room chair over to the TV to watch with everybody. Any senior in your life have a hard time getting out of a chair and do the sort of like and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 to like hoist themselves up from sitting to standing? If so, you know what else they're having a hard time with, but they're probably not going to tell you? The turlet. So today we're going to talk about what I like to call elevated toilet seat with handles. Let's go. Okay. So we're talking about the elevated or raised toilet seat with handle. I don't know if it's actually called anything special, but if you Google it, this is what will come up. So there's a couple, there's all different kinds that you can buy. They're in the neighborhood of say $40 to $70. I'm not sure higher price means better quality. It doesn't seem too bad, except a lot of times you're gonna need more than one. If there's an upstairs or downstairs, or if, you know, there's a powder room and then a bedroom, or maybe at your house and your senior's house if you don't live together. So that's something to take into consideration. Also, there's like the hole for the elongated bowl or the round bowl. Some of them have what seem like fancy features, like these little buttons to raise and lower the handles, though I'm not sure that sort of fancy feature is all that necessary, because really just having the handles is super helpful. So on this particular version has an unlock and lock twisty feature. This little lip here, the lip of the toilet goes in here. What's nice about these is they are, you can sort of take them on and off easily. I'm not sure you want to because they can get kind of gross actually, but you can. So what you do is you raise the toilet seat, you unlock this little gizzy here, then you put it on the toilet, and then you lock it up again. You're gonna wanna give it a good test, because you do not want it to be loose, because your senior could fall. And then you're gonna have a whole nother dicey situation that you don't need, and they don't need, and nobody wants. So, when you have your senior get on here, you're gonna make sure they reach back, and then they're gonna kind of fall into it. And it can get a little hairy, you worry that they're gonna fall. Sometimes their feet dangle, and that's not really a bad thing. When they're finished, it's really nice because they can sort of scooch forward, use these handles to stand up. Sometimes there's those bars that you see mounted on the wall. Those are nice and they're better than nothing, but they're only one-sided, so it can be hard to sort of leverage, and depending on the height of your senior. So this is sort of handy, and they kind of push and stand up. Now, important to note is these things are pretty deep, and when you're cleaning in here, you want to make sure to really tackle the undercarriage, as it were, because there can be quite a bit of human excrement in there. It can get stinky, so make sure to really get on the underside. Now, a lot of seniors are gonna be cranky about this. They're gonna say, oh, I don't need that. Because when you look at it, it's kind of like, oh, there's a senior living here. There's somebody here with limited mobility, and that can feel sad, embarrassing even. So if you really are getting there and they're resistant to it, sometimes I would just recommend just do it anyway and say, oh, sorry, oh, I don't know, I'll take it off later, because they will be happy with it. It does make it a lot easier. Hopefully they will say thank you. If they're like my parents, it may be more of a like, I don't need this. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. I'm fine. And then they'll use it and they'll be happy and they'll act like it was their idea. So I hope your senior is grateful for it and it can be awesome. So good luck. I will put up links on the website for it.